When I first got into this game, one of my favorite things to do was just go Goblin Barrel and Ice Spirit. I thought the concept was so simple. The Ice Spirit can get to the tower, it's so cheap, and it tanks for the Goblin Barrel. So I was thinking, with the 3-card cycle, I'm trying to make the most out of this before they nerf it. The Little Prince is the cheapest champion in the game, which means that the 3-card cycle happens the cheapest. And so I like the idea of just spamming my Ice Spirit and Goblin Barrel and relying heavily on Little Prince to kill everything. So I've got Berserkian cycle cards, I've got no building, pretty similar to what I played before, but like, an offense like this is so cheap, and just by doing that as well, I've already cycled 2 evolutions. So yeah, he gets a positive elixir trade by 2, I'm not going to lie there. But I've cycled 2 of my evolutions in one play. Alright, we're going to have to go with this. I'm going to try our best to defend. And as you can see, we've already cycled back to our next Golden Barrel and Ice Spirit. I'm not like saying I always have to go with it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And the thing is, another thing I like about that play is that it's like, it's so cheap, but it forces out so much elixir because it has to be addressed. If you don't address that, you lose. Like, it's kind of fucked. Alright, I'm going to have to defend this, so let me just try and kite shit around and then get a little prince down, and hopefully we don't die to that one recruit. And, alright, that's not too bad. If that Fire Spirit... Okay, it doesn't get down in time, but it's all good. We got Machine Gun Little Prince now, and we take a ton of damage, but we've got the Evo Goblin Barrel in hand now. So I think I'm going to go for the main one on the side of the Little Prince, because you'll probably want to answer that with Barb Barrel, and then both sides are being tanked for. So let's see how he answers this. So he actually chooses to answer that side, and there you go. That is disgusting. Getting to Evo Goblin Barrel that quickly, having this many spirits in the dick feels kind of illegal, because having Ice Spirit, E-Spirit, and Fire Spirit just means that I have so many answers. I have so many different ways. Okay, I don't know what bro was trying to predict there, but it just means I have so many different... Okay, that was a fumble. I don't know how that didn't go for that. I have so many different things to tank for my Goblin Barrel that push is just at all times fucking OP. And then with the Little Prince making the card cycle to the Goblin Barrel even quicker, it's not like I'm getting it once and I've got to make it count. I'm always playing them. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is Kenny Wenny's got a broken dick again today, and he's going to make it work. So this is great. Every time he has recruits, I just have Evo Ice Spirit. I will actually go for the ability here. And then I also have Vines, which is also just like the best card in the entire game. So just like can counter fucking everything. Alright. And then we also have Berserky, which is also getting a nerf, because Berserky's fucking OP because of interactions like this, where I can just defend really cheap with Berserky. He threw his arrows. You know what? Let's try and bait out, because he used his Barb Barrel there. And this is a sweaty meta deck this guy's playing. I'm going to tank that Zappy over there, because I'm not sure if he's going to go recruits. Okay, so I'm going to have to defend this as best I can with Little Prince, and I'm going to throw the Goblin Barrel, and he's going to overcommit with Royal Hogs, and then we're going to win the game. That's basically the prophecy here. And, okay, so he chose to go with that. And look at that! Because of the Little Prince 3-card cycle, I'm already back to my Goblin Barrel. And he's playing cards he doesn't want to play there. Let's go for Vines for the chip damage. And because the Little Prince has been alive for so long, I'm back to Goblin Barrel again. And he's used both his counters. And I can go for an Evo Ice Spirit on defense, which is going to make sure that dies and we just win the game. That's what I was thinking. If I can keep the Little Prince, I should be cycling Little Prince in the back so that I can constantly be throwing down Ice Spirits and Goblin Barrels, because they're so cheap, they're cycling to the Evos, they apply pressure, they work with the Spirits, and they 3-card cycle to the Evolutions. It's just nasty. Anyway, we're against Sook on my dick, and we're going to start the game. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to start with this to try and get some chip damage. And just quietly, we hit 1 million subscribers. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe we hit 1 million subscribers. It is crazy. I've never seen a 1M next to the name. I can't believe I'm going to have a 1 million subscriber plaque. It's a crazy thing. The goal's always been 10 million. It's an ambitious goal, I know, but if I just don't give up, I don't really see how I can fail getting to there. So, yeah, that's awesome. 1 million subs. Crazy scenes. We're already back to Goblin Barrel. I'm going to cycle my Ice Spirit again while Little Prince is there. And good to know. We're against Sweaty Vines Mortar Bait. I have so many things I want to say, so many things I feel like I want to yap about recently, because the channel has just been like, there's just been the most things happening ever, like just in the last like few days, and it's been kind of crazy, but there's just too much content to be made. There's too much happening with the Clash update and like the channel growth and the streaming starting. There's just so much happening, but I'm already got the fucking Evo barrel, so we're going to go for this. And the thing is with the Cannoneer, Okay, this is going to be an interesting defense. Definitely going to need Evo Ice Spirit. With the Cannoneer, oh, good vines, but I'm going to throw a Goblin Barrel. But I was going to say, with the Cannoneer, both my Goblin Barrels are as strong as each other. Like, both Holy Fire Spirit clutch. And look at the little Prince Machine Gun, because obviously the Cannoneer has to 3-shot the Goblin Barrel, even the decoy. So it's kind of OP in this matchup, having the Cannoneer as the tower troops. The little Prince is there, so I'm going to cycle another Goblin Barrel, and this is just a menace. This is one of the nastiest dicks I've laid my hands on in a while, and it's a troll dick, which is great. And I don't know what this guy's going to do here. Is he going to back up his little cannon cut push? If not, it's just positive trades galore. Go for an Ice Golem and just let that whole thing die. And he's going for a defensive mortar. So I don't feel any need to attack. I don't even need to get to your tower, little bro. I can just set up in the back, cycle my Evos, and perfect. Let's go with this. And that's going to be a threat in both lanes. And I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit. I'm going to keep cycling my Goblin Barrel while the little Prince is on the map. I want to keep that alive for as long as possible, because that's pretty much the gimmick of what we're trying to do here. And we're just literally spamming Goblin Barrels at his tower. I almost feel like I should be going for more vines. Oh wait, that fucking Evo Ice Spirit's going to die, isn't it? Oh, it clutched up because one of the Spear Goblins like hesitated there. Alright, let's go for this and try and keep all this alive and get the little Prince on the board. And I've actually got Goblin Barrel in hand, so may as well go for it here. And, yeah. No, his Evo Mortar's not going to get too much value there. Unless, of course, it locks on. Alright, I have to Vines that for sure. Go for this so that once it does come out of the Vines, it goes for that. And this is slightly threatening because I do not have, like, I can't really go on... Are you fucking... Did I just... How did that even... I think we must be going through some lag and internet connection issues, but it's okay because we're going into this next game. We won't have any problems in this one because I fixed the problem. It's all good, and we're against Cheatlock. All right. I'm not going to lie. I fumbled that game. I went maybe slightly too aggressive, and we'll break it connects on my tower. All right. It's time to lock in. But yeah, there's like 10 million thousand different things that's happening. I actually really do like streaming. If that connects to the tower, there's no way. Okay, thank God. Something, obviously, is I've just started, like, daily streaming, essentially, just for no reason. It's kind of fun for me, so I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to keep daily streaming for the rest of my life. Yep. Now we do daily videos and daily streams. Fuck yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, so if fun, Kenny Wenny keeps doing it. And, yeah, it's been fun. Million subs is fun as well. The new Clash update's fun. It's been pretty crazy, though. Been pretty crazy. Just everything that's going on, you know, recently. And then that Minecraft video. So many different... I did not know how people were going to receive that. I always fucking hate it when I post one of them. But reading those comments is very, very interesting. When you talk about something like that, it's very interesting reading the comments. Alright, you know what? We're getting a shit ton of damage from the Goblin Barrel. We're going to go for an Evo Ice Spirit. And that's going to freeze that shit. But still kite. And then go for an E-Spirit to clear out some of these smellies. And he's going to think he's going to get away with the little vines there. I'm going to go for a Ice Spirit there. And that's going to hopefully clutch out. Okay, I'm going to go for a Witch. I mean, an Ice Golem for the Witch. I hope it, like, dies on the Witch. Perfect. That's alright. Okay. So we got a ton of damage in both lanes with the Goblin Barrel. I've got to be a little bit careful because if they just ignore my Goblin Barrel like he did last game and they just go crazy, I can fumble the game. And trust me, that loss stings me to this day. Stings me to this very moment. Now, I should just chill out. No, I shouldn't. Let's fucking go in. That's the whole point of the video. Let's go in. We've got little Prince in hand. And let's see if we can get some damage. Nice. Alright. Now, Berserky... You know what? We're going to go for a Fire Spirit to make him think that's my only counter to his ability. Then we go for this. Hopefully he goes for the ability now. Okay, this guy's allergic to the ability button. Please do not go for the ability now, for the love of God. Okay, he's going for it now. Oh, that card is gross. Alright, Evo Ice Spirit, please save me. And we're back to Little Prince. Alright, we need to get a Fire Spirit down ASAP. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know how that connected, I'm not going to lie, but we are back to Goblin Barrel. So this is kind of a clutch next game, which is what I wanted after that last one. Alright, let's go for an Ice Golem in front of this. Baby Dragon got pulled to the other lane. So let's just go for a Fire Spirit and a Berserky. That will counter that. And now we can just go for this. And he's absolutely going to have to counter. I've actually not been using my Vines with the Goblin Barrel. That is a tremendous shout. I should have done that 100% in the last game. Damn it, man. I hate it when I learn things, man. I hate it when I fucking learn things too late. But yeah, now I know. The Vines is also great with the Golden Barrel. And man, I feel like I should be playing Golden Knight trolling, because that card has the most disgusting dash abilities. Like, what if I like hold things in a place and then I go Golden Knight and dash, dash, dash with the Vines? I don't know. Maybe I'm cooking something up. I mean, Vines, Golden Knight is a champion, so it has a 3-card cycle as well. So that could be kind of nasty. All right, let me lock in right now. So we got Little Prince in hand. I have my Ice Spirit evolution to cycle. But yeah, no, I don't know. I am very tired today as well. I decided to drink, which, by the way, I am never doing again. I'm never drinking again, man. It's fucking done. It's like one of those things, man. It's like post-nut clarity when you're just sitting there at the end of the night, the late of the night, and you're like, why? I'm going to feel terrible tomorrow. Why did I do that? It was not worth it. It was like borrowing tomorrow's happiness, you know? I don't know. All I like to do is make content. Is there anything wrong with that, chat? If I just make content for the rest of my life, is anything wrong with that? Right. Actually, I'm just going to Vines that. I'm not going to take any risks there with the Berserky and some bullshit counters. That will just counter it for sure. And we're Bing chilling. Okay, let's go with this. I don't know how he got to the Goblin Barrel so quickly, but we activate King at least. Oh, it's level 16. Wait, was that the mirrored barrel he just played there? I mean, it must have been. And now basically we get a shit ton of value out of 2 Goblin Barrels with the Berserky tanking for the decoys. And he chooses to arrow that lane. Yep. Kind of broken. Thank you, my slime. Thank you for dropping out the well played. But yeah, I'm very tired. I decided I would go out late drinking, and then I realized, wait, I don't want to break the chain with the streaming thing. So I woke up really early, incredibly sleep deprived and hungover, and went live. And now I'm tired all day. I feel like I've been like perpetually just constantly tired recently. Just can't catch up, because I want to start waking up earlier. I want to start waking up at like 5:30 so that I can stream, because most of the people that watch these videos are from America, and if I stream at American time, then more people can watch, which is cool. Very cool. The things I do for the Americans. I think also, like, yeah, the things I do. I'm just the greatest human ever born. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go for Vines here. I don't know what the fuck's going on, if I'm being honest. Just like outside of the game, just in life in general. Anyway, please, can we survive the double Evos push? Just going to keep pulling shit around. Thank heavens we defend. Alright, cool. So we're actually not going that crazy. Ice Golem's going to tank quite a bit, so I'm going to go over the decoy on this lane. And please tank. Very cool. Yes, Ice Golem is tanking. Maybe I should have gone Vines as well. In fact, I absolutely should have. Alright, let's cycle this. Let's go for Vines now. He's going to go for a Goblin Barrel, so let's go for the Fire Spirit trick. I didn't even need to. I kind of fucked it up. I mean, by kind of, I mean absolutely. I did fuck it up, but the King Tower's activated, and I forgot about that. Oh, fuck, he's got Mirror, of course. Okay, Fire Spirit, clutch up here. Thank you, my slime. But yeah, do I look tired? Can you tell? Because I am. Is that going to activate King? No. Alright, now as he goes Mega Knight, he won't afford a Goblin Barrel counter, hopefully, so I'll go with this because he doesn't have a spell and we win the game. Come on. And somehow I'm already back to Goblin Barrel because of broken 3-card cycle, and I was back to Goblin Barrel again. Good game. And that is another Clash Royale video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, and